Why are people told never mix business with pleasure when the most successful partnerships in history prove the opposite? When two people share a bed, a bank account, a big dream, they create something unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Hey, I'm Tona Lisa Walters, truck driver, business coach, truck driver, and stroke survivor. That's my husband.
Donnell, the big street, coming to you live. I'm in action.
And today we just want to talk about how business and being a team is a good thing.
It's a great thing.
It's a great thing. Okay. So we want to start with it because we got so many stories that we could just talk about.
Right,
But
tons of stories.
so we'll just start by, what the trucking has done, basically. When we decided to become a team and get on the truck, we have done something great that we did not do when we were both working individually. And we see the power of that and what it could do and how it could change your future as a couple. If you decide to be a team and work together as a team, what you could really do and what you could really accomplish. So when we decided to work together as a team, I'll just give an example of my house, the house we currently live in. We at the time, and when we had our own solo careers, we made decent money. We weren't when we left. I mean, we weren't broke, but we were. I don't know. We were considered middle class. We was about what almost like 80,000 together or something like that, right?
Middle class.
Yeah, middle class.
Strong middle class.
Yeah.
That's how separately. I mean, I did my job. She did her job. I mean, she made a little more money than me, so I tried to.
He killed himself to make to make the same amount as me.
Right. I tried to. Yeah. You make a little more than me, but I get more than you, and it was kind of my and man pride.
Man pride. That's yeah. My man pride. Working harder, not smarter, pretty much. And you want to get away from that. You want to learn how to work smarter instead of harder. Stop trading your time for money. Start figuring out how to make money work for you.
Right.
So, but just deciding to work together and the money we were able to bring in versus us working separately. And if you decide to start working with your partner, you can figure, even if you don't really know what to do, he had an idea already, but if you don't know what to do, you can start thinking of things that you're good at, like what your strengths are in, and then start going in that direction. Or because you want to make sure that it's something that you could do while you're coming up, you're able to stick with while you're making the transition. He decided trucking, and I don't know if that was our strengths. If we had to do it again, I think we should, go in our strengths. That's why I'm going with coaching now, because I feel like that's more in my wheelhouse, my strength that I have. So, and then whatever he decides on next, that's going to be in his strength. But
my strength was, I got a plan. And this how it's gonna go. But I think, in all seriousness, I think one of my strengths is determination. I just, if I get it in my head, I'm asphyxiated on it. It's in my head. I gotta do it,
and he'll give it his all.
And I'll just, I'll do whatever I got to do, because it's in my head, and I gotta see it through. I gotta see it through, my boy. I gotta see it through. I know what that is. But anyway, no, I just gotta, if I get something in my head, I gotta see it through to the end or the end.
Yeah,
Just
it has advantages of working together. It's
yeah,
a lot of advantages versus the disadvantages, and you can go through the pros and cons, and you probably figure out there's a lot more pros than cons, and it's going to create a it's going to create a different relationship between you two.
right.
Also, too, it's
I
going
mean,
to build trust, confidence. You're going to learn how to communicate better. Things are just going to get better, in my opinion. That's how it went for us.
yeah. When I came up with this thing, I just wanted my wife to be next to me,
Hmm.
and I was willing to cheat for her, do all the things that she might not could do, and just standing there just so she could be next to me, so I could keep my eye on her and she can keep her eye on me. I mean, I was just you do this.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, and
He
that
yeah,
was
he was. He was when I got on that truck, y'all. That's a whole nother video. He was doing all kind of stuff, and I was like, no, and we had to figure that out too. He wasn't trained the best.
I wasn't
And
sure.
when we went to Covenant, their training was completely different. And I was like, we sticking to what we know. We sticking to what we're supposed to be doing. So that was that's
I know how to.
all.
I wasn't trained in having a partner. I know how to drive that truck. I know how to get wherever we need to be. I know we're gonna get there when we need to be there. That's all that's important. However we got to do it, that's how it's gonna get done. I don't care if I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stop to use the bathroom.
none of that.
We gonna get where we need to get to because
Hmm.
we got to be there at a certain time, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna do it. That's the determination. Sometimes the determination is wacko beans.
yeah. I
But
had to keep them in line on that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
Bring me down because if it's in my head, then I got to see it through by any means necessary. And by any means necessary is not
Always a
always.
good thing. Yeah.
That's why I need her. I knew that I need her to be my partner because I already know the way if I do the things the way I want to do them, I won't last long. you know, I won't last long because I'm gonna burn myself out, and there's no rest, there's no
Yeah.
sleep,
Hmm.
there's just
Yeah.
tunnel vision,
Hmm.
and I need my partner to
Yeah.
let's figure this out. Let's come up with the right way to do it. You need some rest. You gotta
Yes.
do it and so you gotta,
And that you when you're working with your partner, you have that you have that accountability.
it's
They
a
keep you in
balance.
check. They keep you yeah.
It's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah, so I just think that it's better because you just have two heads thinking, you have two heads coming up with ideas, you have um two heads just working together.
Two heads are better
But
than one.
but also when when things get hard and you're ready to give up too, you got that shoulder to cry on or lean on or somebody that can help you kind of think through that or help you really move through that hard time together. So and when you're doing that as a team, you move faster. You
Mm.
move faster than when you're doing it solo. You can decide to start a business now and next year you could really be in a good position in the year if you're working with a partner versus a few years if it's just you. So that's some of the benefits. And then of course the money. So Donnell, I told Donnell, he kept asking, we were looking for a house. And he kept asking what type of house I wanted and where I wanted it at and all of this stuff. And so he went to work and he figured it out and he started thinking about told me about all the areas and all this and what we could do and then He came up. He showed me this house, actually, this model on YouTube, and I was like, "That's it. That's what I want." And so we put a plan together to make it happen. And we built this house from the ground up. Um, I love this home. We both love it. Every time we come home, we love it. You're supposed to love your house.
Right.
And we do. We truly do. So when we come home, every time we come home, we just feel like this is home. I'm glad to be home. And then like, damn it, we gotta go back. We gotta go back home. We gotta deal with all this mess. And it's supposed to be your sanctuary, and I really feel like it is. So, that's just things to think about. And it only took us really a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a couple. I mean,
So
once we figured
out,
once we became a team, that was my focus, was to, okay, we're gonna have to drive these miles, we're gonna have to make this money, and we have to save.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be out for, we might have to be out for 2 months this time before we can come up for air or whatever. But we're gonna save. But in the process of that, the question with the house was, what do you need to have? What do you need to have? What does it need to do? And where does it need to be? So you need to have X amount of bathrooms. You need to have X amount of rooms. You want it to be upstairs. You want your master suite upstairs, or do you want it downstairs? I mean, I went through all of those questions, and I just went into, maybe I should be a real estate agent. I don't know, because I dove right in. And
he could be a great real estate agent, and that may be something he decides to do.
Maybe something later
venture
on.
off into that.
Maybe at a later time. I mean, because I love the idea of finding, when I had to find her home. I mean, that's why I say it's our home, but it's her home. When this is the home, this is what you want. I'm gonna make your dreams come true. And when I went into that, it was a certain type of joy, because I went in,
Mhm.
I looked at hundreds. I looked at hundreds of houses, and I just had to narrow it down to where we found what we got right now. So, just happy about that. So it's it's determination.
Yeah.
You got to go. I ask questions. We got determined to see it through.
Yeah.
Just determined to see it through.
That's the reason why it works is because I'll say it again, just the two. Two is better than one.
Two
is better than one. You're gonna get stuff done faster, better, bigger. You're gonna work together, and I just believe it'll be something greater than if you did it on your own. Yeah. So I'm gonna just always be an advocate for, why not go and try to do it with your partner? Why not?
Yeah. Because your partner, because who can you celebrate with? If you can't celebrate, if you don't got nobody, anyone can do it by themselves. Not saying that part. Yeah, you could do it, of course, and you can love it and all of that. But once you get to the mountaintop that you're searching for, that you're working for, that you're sacrificing for, once you get up there, you're gonna be up there all by yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And what's the fun in that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We both appreciate everything because we know what it really took.
Yeah. I want to share. I want to share everything. I want to share all my money. I want to share my bed. I want to share my living space. I want to share everything with my partner, because it's just, that's what I want. these words are probably frivolous to someone else, but for me, if I can't share it with somebody, what's the point of having it? I can't die with it. I might as well enjoy it with somebody that I actually like.
Yeah.
So I actually like my partner. I mean, love is a thing. I mean, I'm in. Love is love. But you can love someone and not like them. I kind of like her a little bit. You know what I mean? We like each other too, on top of love. So that's a
We
thing.
enjoy it. I mean, we have our hard days. I ain't gonna say that, but I enjoy being on the road with Danielle. I enjoy the aspects of driving and being on the road and just seeing, the country together. I like that part of it, and I especially like when that money get deposited, and that makes it even the more better.
Right.
So why not do something that you can enjoy? For the most part, everybody's going to have problems, but for the most part, you enjoy it and you can get paid for it. And you can create something great for your family.
Right, whether it's trucking or some other business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that we chose
We
trucking.
just chose trucking, but right now this is just a level we're on. This is not the level we're gonna stay on either. So it's gonna be something else after. So I mean, each level you own and that you can create something on together with a partner is gonna make that level even more better, and you're gonna get through it faster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
the pace is faster when it's two.
that's definitely true.
The pace is faster.
Pace is faster when it's two.
Anyone. Yeah, you could do it by yourself. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get there. But when you got a partner, it ain't nothing like it. When you got a partner, you know what I'm saying? Because what's mine is mine, and what's hers is hers.
And I love the fact that exactly. And I love the fact. Now, don't get us wrong. We like to spend time alone. I like to go on my girls' trips. He like to go on his speed weekend with his boys and drive crazy. But we also love when we together. And excuse me. And I like that when we take time off, we're together. Yeah. When I did my own thing and he did his own thing, we never spent the holiday together because he was in the medical field. He always had to work the holidays. Like we always had to celebrate stuff after the fact or before the fact, or sometime we couldn't go on vacation because he couldn't get the days off, or things like that. We don't have those problems now. We take off when we want to. We take off together. If we want to say deuces, we ain't working this month. We ain't working this month. And I love that freedom. I love that. So it's just so many perks of being a team and working together. So many. And I think it makes our bond stronger too. So it's a lot of perks. And the good outweighs the bad. So I want to encourage you to consider
finding you a partner.
Finding you a partner first if you don't have one. If you do have one, consider working with your partner. And it's not gonna be overnight. You're gonna have to still work your job right now, and then y'all can build something together on the side and build it up big enough so then you're able to leave together and build something together. Don't just quit your job and be like, I'm going to be with my partner. Don't do that. Right. Do it the right way.
Shameless plug. Get you a coach.
Get you a coach. Get you a business coach.
She's a coach. She'll help you.
Get you a business coach, and I will help you with that. And make sure you pray with your partner. Pray, ask God to lead you. Ask God to give you direction, give you give you which way to go, give you ideas. Start doing things with your partner and try to come up with ideas. Brainstorm and just write it down, put it on paper, see what it could be, what it could look like, and go from there.
Yeah, because I
Start
mean,
there.
the biggest thing is uh, it's a back and forth with your partner.
Yeah.
It's a being able to bounce ideas off each other's brain. To
Mhm.
hey, I was thinking about this. No, that idea absolutely sucks. Once you thought about this, I mean, it's just different. Just try. You can go back and
Don't tell
forth.
your partner their idea absolutely sucks.
Sometimes your
Just
partner's
say,
ideas suck.
just
I
say,
mean, just you have to talk
maybe
about it.
not right now, or maybe we can do this instead. Maybe this is a better way to do it.
Sometimes,
Just find the better words.
sometimes, I mean, sometimes, you got to be real with your partner.
You should be real. You should be real.
You
I'm not
know,
saying that. So yeah, my partner's real and raw. But that's why I love him. He's definitely real.
yeah, he's real. I mean, sometimes, no,
No.
no, absolutely not. But that's why if because sometimes you have to say those things, and that way that forces your partner to maybe you're right.
Might
Let
need to
me
rethink some
let me
things.
rethink that
Yeah.
and come up. You can come with the same idea
Yeah.
and just have some things worked out, and then your partner be like, you know what, that's a great idea. I know it sucked last week, but the way you saying it right now, again, you bringing it to me again, it makes more sense because you went and thought about your idea that sucked. You went and thought about it. You know what I mean? You came with a halfway idea, but you went and thought about it, and you really come with a good idea. The same idea that sucked last week can be a brilliant idea this week because your partner told you, "No, go think about it. That sucks. Go think about it." Sometimes with a partner, that's how it goes.
Sometimes that's how it
That
goes.
that's how it goes, and
Yeah.
you just have to be um, just real enough to say that kind of thing. I mean, why lie? I mean, there's nothing
Don't
about
lie, but don't
right.
be
I
mean.
I
Don't
don't
lie, but don't be mean. Be
through
honest.
I just I want people to understand that through this new process, through these things that we're doing, through these videos that we're making and all of that, um, I'm not sugarcoating none of it. Um, the same thing. What you see is what you get. Matter of fact, I may be a little more toned down on the videos. I may be, just to try to keep it cool. But I want people to know that I try to push my partner to be the best she can be at anything that she does, and it's about support for me, and it's about I want to challenge her to think, as well as I want her to challenge me to think. You come up with the best idea you can possibly come
Yeah.
up with, and if it's
Hmm.
not the best idea, go back to the drawing board. And I need my partner to tell me so. Like, sound kind of good, but you got to do a little more thinking. I need my partner. You
Yeah.
can't always get that on your own. I
Yeah.
need I need my partner to really push me and challenge me, and that's what we get. That's what makes this thing that we got going on. That's one of the things that makes it work is because she's gonna challenge me. I'm gonna challenge her, and sometimes button heads is not for war; it's for success. It's you got to do it. You know what I'm saying. You gotta do it so that way you can come up with the best ideas, and
Yeah.
that's where we are right now. Coach
Yeah.
Tony, this is the best idea. This is the thing. This is what we're doing. Another shameless plug. Coach Tony.
Yeah. So I'm a coach, y'all, and I can help you with that. You can DM me if you want to have a quick phone conversation about it. Reach out.
Reach out.
And you could also comment, whatever comments you have, comment on the video. Let us know what you think, and let us know what you're thinking about. Let us know some ideas you might have. Let us know if you want to have an idea and you want to know how to bring it to your partner. Comment, reach out to me, can help you with it.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yes.
Don't forget your affirmations. Say your affirmations together and as a couple. They are very important.
Affirmations together.
Every day. Pray together.
Right.
Ask God to give you wisdom. Ask God to give you ideas. And just, they'll start coming to you. They will. And when they do, you got to take action. You got to take action on them.
Run them by your partner.
You can't just sit on them.
Right. Run them by your partner.
Yeah.
Now listen, do we got another trucking PSA?
Oh, PSA. Yeah, I got one.
Trucking PSA.
So listen.
Another trucking PSA.
The right lane is the slow lane. The middle lane is the cruising lane. The left lane is the passing lane. Or as we call it, the hammer lane.
Hammer lane.
If you're in the left lane, in the hammer lane, put your foot on the accelerator and hammer down. Mm-hmm. Go. Right. Go. Right. We shouldn't be passing you.
In the middle lane.
We shouldn't be passing you. Put that hammer down and right. Get on past the cruising lane and then get over. If you don't want to keep the hammer down, get over, because it's really for you to pass and get over anyway. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to ride it, because that lane is for people to pass the car in the other lane and get over. So if you are not putting that hammer down, don't get in that lane. Don't get in the lane. That lane is not for you. Stay in the right lane, in the slow lane behind the trucks. Don't get in front of the trucks and go slow, or stay in the cruising lane. If you're not willing to go fast, please don't get in that lane. That lane is not for you.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. So please stay out the hammer lane, okay?
If you got 4 cars behind you in the left lane,
don't be over there. Don't be over there.
I want to use some other words, but
don't be over there. Just stay out of the passing lane. Right. You want stay out the hammer lane, because you ain't willing to put the hammer down, so you can't go in that lane. It ain't for you. It's not for you. So that's our PSA for today, and we're gonna teach y'all how to drive, because it's like y'all don't know, or y'all forgot, or I don't know, but I don't think they know. I don't think they know either. So we'll definitely teach you how to drive, but that's the PSA for today.
Right. Until next time.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.